Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Emike Osuma and I am so super delighted to welcome you to my channel. If this is your first time here, thank you for joining our growing family. We are so excited to have you here. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you for always coming back. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with us 3 important things that we can practice to help us stay focused on the why for the season, right? To focus on the real reason for Christmas. Now, somebody is going to say that, oh, Jesus was not born on December 25th. So why are we making a big deal out of it? Why are we celebrating his birth? Why are we celebrating Christmas? That we shouldn't do it because that was not his original birthday. Let me just drop this little information here for you for free. So my mother-in-law turned 70 in March 2020, right? But that year, she celebrated that milestone birthday in December on the 27th, when my father-in-law, who has now gone to be with the Lord, turned 80. So they had like a dual ceremony. They celebrated those milestone birthdays together in December, when her original birthday was or is in the month of March. Now, I don't remember God sending thunder to go and meet my mother-in-law because she celebrated her birthday in December when she was born in March, right? So I just thought to share that with you for free. So now let's go into the reason for the video. So I said I'm going to be sharing with us 3 important things, practical things that you can do during this season to help you stay grounded in the essence of the season. So number 1, immerse yourself in Bible reading plans or Bible study plans that talk about who Jesus is. Bible reading plans that focus on Jesus. Now, this kind of study plans during the Christmas season are going to help you stay grounded in the essence of the season. They're going to bring back to your fore, in case you forgot, if you happen to forget in the course of the year, you know who Jesus is, the King we are celebrating. Studies like that in the Christmas season are going to help you stay focused on why we are celebrating, who we are celebrating. It brings you face to face with who Jesus is, and it just helps you flip your why. So I'm currently doing a study. It's a YouVersion Bible plan. It's been a personal tradition with me for years now. You know, every Christmas time I go pick an Advent Bible study and I just immerse myself in it. So I'm currently on one that is titled The 12 Days of Christmas, and the subtitle is Jesus Is. So every day focuses on who Jesus is, you know, in such an immersive way that, you know, you sit with it, you meditate on who he is, and you just see afresh why we are celebrating the season, who we are celebrating. Today is talking about Jesus is the light of the world. Yesterday talked about Jesus is the bread of life. So number 2 thing you should practice this season to help you stay focused is singing carols. Singing Christmas carols. Now, when I say singing Christmas carols, I'm not saying go and sing Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, Are They Very Shiny Nose, or Santa Baby. Those are not Christmas carols, right? Those are songs you hear around during the holiday season, but those are not Christmas carols. So I'm talking about carols, Christmas songs that are going to help you remind yourself of why Jesus came, of the magnitude of his sacrifice, of the magnitude of the gift that he is, right? You know, one of my favorite Christmas carols is Oh Holy Night. When you sit with that song and sing it, you are just grateful afresh. You're just grateful afresh, right? You understand what God did for us, and why Jesus came, the magnitude of his birth, right? Because if there was no birth, there'll be no death, there'll be no resurrection, there'll be no sacrifice, there'll be no atonement, and we'll be stuck in damnation for all eternity, you know. But God did not allow that to happen to us. He gave us the baby Jesus so we could have the risen Lord. Music is such a powerful tool, right? It helps drive home important messages into our spirit. I dare say, play the carols every single day of the week this Christmas season. You don't have to sing every day, but if you can sing along every day. But find designated times twice a week, and minimum, just sing carols. Connect yourself with the why. So when you focus on these things, you're going to find out that you'll be shutting out the things that are not necessary. All the non-essentials will be shut out, right? Somebody rightfully described or defined or described focusing as, or focus as, blindness of some sort, right? And I really love that description. He says that when you're focusing on something, what you're supposed to be paying attention to, you become blind to every other thing around you, right? So when you focus on these things this December, this Christmas season, you're not going to have time for those non-essentials, dirty December, and doing all the things that are going to make you broke in January, right? I think it's rather ironic to say that we celebrated Jesus and then we became broke, we became stranded, we became we started looking for urgent 2K in January. We couldn't pay the children's fees in January, right? I think that doesn't make any sense at all. When you encounter Jesus, look at scripture, you become better, you become fuller, you become empowered. Okay. Number 3 thing you should do this Christmas to help you stay grounded in the essence of the season is to find somebody, even though it's one person, that one person who cannot repay you, and give them a gift this Christmas. That is going to help you connect afresh to the weight of what God did for us by sending us Jesus. We couldn't repay him for giving us Jesus. We did not deserve Jesus. We were lost, we were in darkness, we were sinners, we were condemned, and we deserved to die eternally. But he gave us the gift of Jesus, right? So when you go out of your way to do that this year, you're going to find yourself appreciating afresh this marvelous blessing that God gave to us in his son Jesus. I know that during this season, we like to give gift to people we honor, people we respect, like our pastors, our bosses, that clients that gave you a huge contract in the course of the year. Now, these are fantastic things to do. We should honor and celebrate these people, right? But I'm saying while we do that, let us find that person who cannot repay us, because those people we honor, in a way, in many ways, they can actually repay us, right? Your pastor will bless you, will pray for you, will recognize you, right? And then your boss would also you're going to find yourself at the center of his good books when you give him that fantastic hamper this year, right? So when he's thinking of someone to favor, to promote, he'll most likely be thinking of you because of the gift you gave to him. And the same applies to your client, okay? He's going to have you at the fore of his mind when he's thinking about the next job to give out to somebody, right? So don't just stop with these people that can reward you or who can reward you. Focus on those. Find somebody. While you do not stop honoring those people and giving gifts to them, find somebody who cannot reward you and give the person a gift this Christmas. So when we do these things, you discover that we stay aligned with the core of the season of Christmas. We'll stay aligned to what we should focus on, right? You discover that whatever you have, you're going to appreciate it. You're going to see it in a different light. Let me give you a little backstory. Now, anyone who knows me knows that I have always loved Christmas. I've always been excited about Christmas. I will post about Christmas, updates here and there. Now, there was a year when my kids, they were still young, they were younger, and we did not have enough money to buy them Christmas clothes, right? It was a friend of mine who sent money like at the last minute for us to now buy them clothes. We didn't have so much. After buying them clothes, we didn't have so much left over, but we were able to just make a Christmas meal. But that joy was still there. Nobody would know if I was not saying this. I still posted updates. I still went on and on about my love for Christmas and all of that, because I had learned early to focus on the essence of the season. So one of the things that helped me really stay grounded in the essence of the joy of Christmas is that I gave my life to Christ during Christmas, like it was on the 10th of December in that particular year, right? I'd answered several altar calls, like we say, you come out, you give your life to Jesus, you collect the life back. I did that so many times. I didn't even know what I was doing, but that was the encounter, the experience of giving my heart to Jesus, that I knew that it was real. I was connected to it, and it was Christmas time. So that season, every carol just would make me cry. Every carol made me cry. Every carol was heavy. Every carol was deep. Every song, I could relate with the meaning of Christmas, of the gift of Jesus. And I remember we had this beautiful carol service. Then we're still Roman Catholics. I think that was my last carol in carol service in the Catholic Church before we left. It was big. We had the choir for the main Catholic Church, then you had the charismatic choir, then you had I don't know what they call the third. We had 3 of us, and we had this. We prepared. We were going for rehearsal, so just soaking up those songs. It really stayed with me, and it just implanted in my heart such a deep love for the season. Of course, beside the normal childish, excitement for Christmas that was there, because of the Christmas traditions we had in my home, that just kind of solidified the meaning of Christmas, and it has stayed with me through the years. So I made it a habit to stay with these things. By all means, also enjoy the sight of the season. Enjoy the sight of the season. Also, I love to capture Christmas setups. Whenever I find a new Christmas setup in the city, I will go there, I will snap. My children discovered a mall that was a new mall here in Lagos. It was beautifully decorated. On their way from school, they saw it and they told me about it. So on Saturday, I told my husband, yeah, let's go and visit that mall. They say it has a beautiful Christmas setup, and my husband followed us and we went there. Guess what? It doesn't have to be expensive to do that. Do you know how much we spent? The entire family, all of us, what we spent going for that sightseeing was 5,810 naira only. So you don't have to spend like all your savings. You don't have to do anything huge, right? Just enjoy the moments, create the memories, right? Go around the city, wherever you find it is free. I don't think they are paying anywhere to go and stand beside one Christmas tree and snap it. Okay, so just be immersed in the moment, in the little joys of the day, and these core practices that I have shared with us in this video. Till I come your way again, have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year in advance. God bless you.